I just want to die. That's what I want to do. I want to fucking die. That's what I want to do. I want to crash out right now and just like this like life. I swear to God. I had to take a ride, bro. Get out my house, cause the demons are trying to attack me, bro. Like it's bad. Like I never cried, bro.
Now, I want to talk about this YK Osiris story from the other day. If you guys don't know what happened, the other day, YK Osiris posted a pretty concerning video, essentially questioning why he's alive. He at one point in the video said that he's ready to go, aka die. So obviously he was going through it, which you'll see in the video that I'll play you in a bit. YK Osiris ended up having a mental breakdown in this video and cried. He was talking about a bunch of things. One of those things was why rappers in the industry don't mess with him. He brought up Lil Baby and Drake. He was also talking about some personal things he was going through, and honestly, this whole video is sad because you can tell that he's really going through it. I'll just play you the video now so you can see for yourself.
Family calling, man, I need this. Fucking everybody, like, nigga, this shit is not right, my nigga. So what the fuck I'm living for? Like, why the fuck I'm on this earth for? Like, why, like, Osiris, why you haven't even, like, this fucking crash, like, this do something that like, at this point, it's like, why the fuck you on this earth still? Like, why the fuck you, like, why the hell you on this earth? Why, when nobody fucks with you? It's like, you don't have nobody. Like, what the fuck are you on this earth for? I just want to die. That's what I want to do. I want to fucking die. That's what I want to do. I want to crash out right now and just like this like life. I swear to God. I had to take a ride, bro. Get out my house, cause the demons are trying to attack me, bro. Like it's bad. Like I never.
YK Osiris sometime after this posted another video where he thanked everybody who checked up on him.
It's about YK Osiris. That's all I want to say, man. I just want to say I appreciate every single person that checked up on me yesterday. I was very down and very emotional, and I was drained, but y'all helped me a lot, you know. Knowing that you don't have friends in the industry and things like that, but you do have people out there that really love you, that really want to see you win. And I realized that yesterday and today. All I want to say is that, man, check on your people, check on your mom, your sisters. I don't care if you're mad, I don't know if you're mad, but people need love, man. People need that love, man, for real, that love. It's gonna shine a light on them, man, and keep God first, man, because if we don't got nobody, we got God, you know, and that's for sure. And I love y'all so much, man. I don't care if you broke, rich, poor. I don't care if you famous and not famous, man. Mental health is serious, so keep God first, man. Keep going. I will be dropping more.
So the response to this entire thing, even though there were a lot of support for him, a lot of people clowned him, made fun of him, and yeah, I want to talk about a couple things in relation to this topic. The first one being this: YK Osiris, you don't have to apologize for the way you felt, because that's kind of what he was doing in this video. He was saying how him feeling all these negative emotions, you know, that was just temporary and I'm good now. And then he followed that up with, I don't usually feel this way. Even if you did, doesn't make you less of a man, YK Osiris. Clearly he's going through it. I mean, anyone who saw the video I played, that was real. And I say that because YK Osiris has been involved in a lot of publicity stunts. For a period of time, I almost wanted to call him the new 6ix9ine, because every time I heard about him, it was always something unrelated to the music. This is one big reason why a lot of people were clowning him. And from that perspective, I get it, because YK Osiris has came across as a clout chaser in the past. So a lot of people looked at this and brushed it off as he's trolling, and I can tell you for sure, he's not trolling. This is definitely a man who's hurting. I guess let's use this opportunity to talk about a very important topic in relation to men and mental health. As a man, I can say this in general, man, it's really taboo for a man to show his emotions. Men do get shamed for showing this side of them, just like YK Osiris is. That's one reason why a lot of guys tend to bottle up their emotions. I'm definitely one of those people. My mentality is, unfortunately, don't be like me, is, you know, if I'm going through it, I'm gonna hide it and I'm gonna get through it by myself. What did Lil Baby say on that one song? I could do bad on my own and good by myself. I never needed no help. Unfortunately, what happens a lot of times is when you do this, all those emotions start accumulating, and then something like this happens. You have a mental breakdown because all that shit that you were feeling essentially pushes you to the edge. So men don't have the luxury of speaking out in a fashion like this, because best believe that generally speaking, most people just won't feel sorry for a guy who's you know, showing his pain. And part of me gets that, because if you're a man, you should be able to handle your shit, right? But then again, that doesn't mean that you can't really feel something for another human being. And here's the thing, I don't really think you should ever publicize your pain, because you hurting to most people, that's entertainment. Social media is definitely not your friend. Don't ever get it twisted. I don't care how much love you get on the net, just know that in the midst of all that love, there's also a lot of hate. I feel for YK Osiris though. He's always came across as a guy who feels things on a deep level. I want to say that I'm definitely similar, but you know, with time, personally, I've learned how to contain it. YK Osiris has in the past spoken about the dark side of the music industry. I've made a couple videos on it. Definitely check out this video right here though. After this one, it's one of my most popular videos. Crazy, link is in the description below. But he's been very vocal about certain shit that goes on in the music industry. Contrary to popular belief, by the way, most of these artists are actually very lonely. They might be surrounded by a bunch of people, but how many of those people actually got them? How many of those people don't run to the blogs with dirt as soon as they find an opportunity to do so? I mean, I've even had people do that to me. They have a fallout with an artist, and so they send me a bunch of shit thinking I'm about to cover it by playing into their agenda. Obviously, I know what they're doing, so, you know, I don't talk about it. So most of these artists, unfortunately, don't have genuine folks around them. There's a reason why you see a lot of them venting to strangers on social media and not to the people who supposedly love them. This is also why a lot of artists in the industry have trust issues. They've gotten stabbed in the back by so many people who claim they're coming in good faith when the whole time they were faker than some flour in a powder bag. That's a line from Lil Wayne, and he was spitting. So the industry doesn't love you. Don't ever get that shit twisted. From my experience, from what I've seen these last couple years in the industry, the artists who are the happiest are usually the ones who have a tight group of people around them who they know for sure are there for the right reasons. This is something I think every artist in the industry should think about. Who do you love and who loves you back? The people around you, are they opportunists who are simply there for selfish reasons, or do they actually give a fuck about you? Unfortunately for most artists, y'all got some fake ass people around you who are only there because you got something that they want. One little gem on how to spot these people, by the way, is what are they actually talking about in your presence? Does the conversation always somehow end at, when are we gonna collab? When are we gonna shoot this video? When are we gonna do this? Can you hook me up with this person and that person? If the conversation is always about you doing something for them, well then you got your answer as to why they're even speaking to you in the first place. I also want to add this in, since YK Osiris spoke on how certain rappers don't really fuck with him anymore. Believe me when I say this, 99% of these rappers who you think are friends are actually enemies in disguise. Trust me when I say this, none of these guys are actually friends, and I know that because I hear so many stories. Some of them are in public. Won't speak on anyone in particular, but I'll just say this. A lot of rappers fuck each other's women behind each other's backs. That's very common in the industry. I've heard so many stories you wouldn't even believe it. Also, you know how sometimes a rapper's album gets leaked? Well, a lot of times, rappers are actually the ones leaking each other's shit. Believe it or not. Also, when a story that's negative comes out surrounding a rapper, a lot of times there was actually another rapper who was involved in leaking said story. What I'm trying to say is these niggas don't really like each other, and that's a fact. Unfortunately, they're all pretending though, because you know they see each other as meal tickets. Ain't too much loyalty in the game, man. I mean, shit, did y'all forget what Drake said? No friends in the industry, my brothers been my brothers, man, you niggas ain't no kin to me. A fact, whoa, Blackie snapping by mistake. Oh, ooh, I just took her on a date. Ooh, ooh. Feeling like I'm winning. Oh, wait, oh.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
I just took her on a date. Also, a lot of rappers switch on each other as soon as they've gotten what they wanted. So if they wanted a feature, a connection, some kind of business venture, as soon as they got it on lock, well shit, what use do I have for you now? So the industry been fake. In other words, the sky is motherfucking blue. What a surprise. That aside, YK Osiris, get help, my brother. Obviously, you're going through it, which is understandable. Seems like you've been let down by a lot of people, and that happens, especially in a business like the music business. Just don't forget this. You're only as valuable as what you can offer, so move accordingly. And since YK Osiris isn't the hottest thing on the planet right now, he's probably seeing a lot of people's true colors. Hope YK Osiris gets the help that he needs. I'm not a big fan of him as an artist or how he's moved in the past, but that aside, man, the man is hurting and I wish him nothing but the best. Anyway, any thoughts on this topic? Before you click off this video, make sure you drop a like on it, okay? Don't be stingy now. I know you want to do it. Thank you, I appreciate that. Also, check out my last video on Bad Bunny. It's on the right side of the screen. Also, hover over my avatar on the left and subscribe. Appreciate you. Have a good day now. I'm out. Skr skr.